Hey everybody, me again. Today I'd like to show you something really cool. So without further ado, let's take a ride.
Well, shoot, good morning everybody. Welcome back to Little Natchez. We're doing the Natchez Pass Trail today. Headed up over from Cliffdale, Washington, up over towards Greenwater. And we're a few miles in already, but just thought I'd say hello this weekend because we only got a couple rides left before Moab, and I'm pretty excited about it. But met a couple fellas and I'd like to tell you all about them. So these three yahoos I'd like to introduce you to are my good buddy Joel Hansen and his two hoodlums, Johnny and James. And I haven't really spent much time with these guys, but from what I see, they seem to be pretty good kids. And I've known Joel fairly well over the last couple of years, and we've become pretty good riding buddies, just buddies in general. But this morning, I've kind of gotten to see them, interact for the first time. They kind of have, the same mannerisms and the same sense of humor, and pretty easygoing guys. And it's nice to see the dynamic of fathers and sons, really just get along and do things like this together. Do the whole Enduro thing, get out of ride, spend time together. If you didn't know any better, you just think these three guys were good buddies, and that was the end of it, which is really cool because, that was the dynamic that I had with my own father. But I never got to do things like this with him, so it's really neat to see these guys getting out and getting after it and just having a good old time doing it. And I wish, maybe we saw more of that, I suppose. Because the cool thing about this whole thing is, they get to do this together. Well, relative for physical shape for Joel being in his mid-40s, he's doing pretty darn good. And the fact that he had these boys, early on in life, means they get to do this stuff together, and they're probably going to be able to do it together for a long time. Because I don't see either of those two boys getting after it or going and doing something else, and I don't see Joel stopping riding anytime soon. That's a fact. But it's just neat to actually watch, see it firsthand, and see two boys get out there and ride out in the woods with their dad and just have a good time doing it, man. That's a really cool thing. A really cool thing. So the young man I'm following right now, James, believe it or not, is riding a 1987 Honda XR 650, and that kid is ripping it. Absolutely ripping it. Which just goes to show you, it's not about the latest and greatest bikes. It's how you ride them. It's 80-20, it's 80% rider, 20% bike, where, cars, maybe it's the other way around, but this kid, I'm amazed. He's just getting after it. I might actually have to back off instead of the dust. But it's really cool to see these three guys just enjoy the shit out of this. The absolute shit. It doesn't really matter where you're going or what you're doing. The point is you're doing it together, and that's pretty cool. And these guys kind of embody that, I've noticed. I love seeing it. Woo. And this young man is Johnny Hansen. He is riding a 2013 KTM 300XC. He is also quite the ripper himself. Pretty cool to see him finally get after it. And we've been talking about riding together for a long time. Joel and his boys and me, but this is actually the first time it's actually happened, and it's fun to really watch these three guys in their own element and their dynamic.
I forgot you said don't turn around, keep going.
Do what?
I forgot you said if I'm behind you, don't worry, just keep going. That's what I forgot about.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. So I looked around like, oh, I'll let him go by.
Oh no, I'm just gonna ride and hound you the whole time.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna bump your rear tire.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be great. So look out. Ah, what a great kid. I'd kind of forewarned these guys that I might be letting them by. Thank you. Thanks, man. A little bit here and there to, you know, just get some footage of them. And might be kind of fun to do with them. But, you know, at the end of the day, don't take it from me. Take it from these guys.
I'll probably ride. Pretty confident that he's gonna keep riding until his legs won't let him anymore.
Yeah, I'll keep my bike as long as I can ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's slowly like inching away from me, but it's not at the same time. You know what I mean?
It looks like it is, but his brain's playing a
Sounds
trick
like
on
you're real focused on the ground.
Yeah.
Well,
You're telling me you're
all these
so
rocks kinda
ingrained
have to be.
in hauling ass, the minute you stop, your world goes backwards?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There was a spot where I was just like, oh, I'm just going to hammer through this. And then I hit a rock just right, and my whole front tires went wham!
I had my back end go like this.
No, you caught me
About
on video
lost
where
it.
I almost, basically, I was leaning over so far, the bike almost just flew out.
A little bit,
Yeah, and then I was like, "Whee!"
I think. I'll have to
I was
review
gonna
it.
hit in second, and then all of a sudden my back end was non-existent.
Woohoo! Well, there you have it, folks. Like father, like sons. Just three good old boys getting out here and getting after it, just for the fun of getting out and doing whatever the thing is that you like to do. It doesn't have to be dirt bikes. It could be absolutely anything. Tennis, laying on the grass, shit, I don't care. But get out and do it and keep it going. And if you can keep doing this, you know, with your parents or your kids, that's a beautiful thing, folks. Just a beautiful thing. And to the Hanson boys, I sure do appreciate the shit out of you a whole lot. Thanks for letting us be a part of your tribe for the day. Thanks for letting us tag along on the ride. And thanks for the fun. And today was a bloody hoot. I'm sure we'll be doing this again very, very soon. So, to the rest of you, as always, take care of yourselves out there, everybody. And damn it, take care of each other. We'll see you real soon. Cheers.